After a lovely passage up from La Cruz, we found ourselves nestled in a slip in Marina El Cid, Mazatlán. Back in 2023, our dear friends Charles and Nora from SV Ayala had suggested celebrating the total eclipse together in Mazatlán, the first place in North America on the path of totality. So the pair got to work planning an extravaganza to bring their salty and landlubber pals together to experience this potentially once-in-a-lifetime event. Well, we're moving off Avocet. It'll be a good little vacation.
We'll see. It's gonna be very busy, but we're excited. We have a bunch of friends coming, and it should be a good time.
They rented an entire apartment building to host everyone, offering a room to Chris and I for the festivities. With a promise of a big bed, a long hot shower, and free laundry, we quickly gathered our belongings, locked up Avocet, and made our way to the party pad that was later nicknamed by yours truly, the Epicenter. When Chris and I went on our honeymoon in 2018, we were barely 20 and 21 years old, fresh out of college, and had just bought Avocet. Needless to say, we were pretty broke. Seeking the best bang for our buck, we opted for an all-inclusive Mexico cruise. That was the last time we were in Mazatlán, and although it was memorable, we barely scratched the surface of what this incredible place had to offer, limiting ourselves to the typical tourist activities, and not even the best ones. But it's okay. I'm a firm believer in second chances, which is why Mazatlán stole my heart 6 years later. As we walked through Centro with our gaggle of new pals, I was enchanted by the stonework and intricate balconies overlooking the streets, romantically lit with bistro lights. Music echoed on every street that bustled with locals and visitors alike. Speaking of music, we were thrilled that Charles and Nora sparked the idea for one of the most memorable experiences we've had in Mexico, and it all had to do with Banda. Experiencing Banda music in Mazatlán is a profound immersion to the cultural heartbeat of Mexico, particularly in the state of Sinaloa. Known for its robust brass and percussion sections, Banda music's vibrant rhythms and lively performances are integral to the region's traditions. Local musicians and bands in Mazatlán have played a crucial role in popularizing this genre, contributing to its widespread appeal both nationally and internationally. The city's festivals and events frequently feature Banda performances, showcasing the pulsating rhythms that define the region's cultural identity. Charles and Nora helped make arrangements for all of us to enjoy a Banda boat, which was a charter with unlimited drinks, tacos, dancing, and of course, live Banda music. We boarded the boat in the afternoon, not quite sure what to expect, but it turned into an unforgettable experience, even with the unlimited drinks. By the end of the night, our feet were sore and our ears were ringing, but we were still smiling as big as we could. We hailed a red truck, the best mode of transportation in Mazatlán, and made our way back to the apartment for some much-needed sleep, ready to enjoy another big party the next night. Our morning after the Banda boat excursion was spent catching up on work while our friends all took to the beach. But then, just as the sun started to set, we pulled out our most festive clothes to match the party vibe, which was one word: vibrant. I sat on the rooftop enjoying the view when a parade of our salty sailor friends marched down the street and right to our front door. The party had arrived. Before I knew it, our faces were glowing with blacklight makeup, and we were dancing to music by our DJ friends Mark and our new friend Lena, who you may know as Staria. ancient Maya and Aztec civilizations saw eclipses as omens of specific events or catastrophes. In Mayan mythology, an eclipse was associated with the god's anger and was seen as a time when the sun god battled against the forces of darkness. The Aztecs believed that eclipses were connected with the wrath of the gods and often involved rituals and sacrifices to appease them. Eclipses have long been shrouded in mystery and fear, inspiring a plethora of myths and legends. One of the many reasons Charles and Nora named this party the Apocalypse. Although legends may remain legends, I can now confirm there is some validity in the strong emotions that the cosmic event elicits from our mere mortal selves.
It's Eclipse Day!
This is the center of totality for the 2024 solar eclipse. We're super excited to be here. My husband and I have been planning to be in Mexico for this solar eclipse for about 10 years, kind of since we started dating. We were both aware of it. It's right around his birthday, and he had a plan to be here on his boat for this eclipse, and I said, well, I'll do that. We've got a lot of our other boater friends, probably 20 people who came in on their boats or their friends' boats, including us. We've got my aunt and uncle and other people from the Burning Man community. We've got some of my friends from whitewater rafting, came out from Arizona and the rest of the Southwest. And then some of my other friends from Lark in the Morning, which is a world music and dance camp, who all gathered together for this eclipse here. One of the things that I'm personally the most excited about and going to be looking for is something called Bailey's beads, which is really at like 99% or 99.5%. If you're watching it and it's like a crescent, and then all of a sudden these bumps appear, those are the mountains of the moon being illuminated. And you'll get to see it once right before the eclipse and once right afterwards.
Our rooftop party pad had just recovered from the wild night prior and was transformed into the perfect vantage point. For weeks, our group had been planning and anticipating this rare celestial event, and finally, the moment was nearly upon us. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, the anticipation grew. Around midday, a noticeable change began to occur.
So we're about 15 minutes away from the totality, and all the folks have shown up. We've got good food. The Bailey beads are starting to show, which are mountains of the moon, I just found out. In a second, it's going to get dark, and apparently people are going to freak out.
Is it starting to get dark already?
Yeah, it's getting a little bit cooler. It's kind of like a blue filters on most things, and apparently it's going to get like dark in a second. I'm looking forward to it.
This is amazing. You can almost feel the like air quality changing a little bit already.
Are the birds flying away?
Where did the sun go? It's getting cold. Imagine that. The ball of fire gets, snuffed out and it gets cold outside. What a concept.
And then, suddenly, it happened. Totality.
That's so dope.
Got 20 more years until the next eclipse in North America.
Thank you, Charles and Nora!
That was more emotional than I thought it was going to be. The sun went away and we all started to cry a little bit. It's a little weird.
Did you cry? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're feeling a lot of love for ourselves and others.
Creativity.
Yeah.
Bounty.
Power and magic.
Magic.
Cornucopia.
A veritable cornucopia.
Yeah.
Many of our friends had flown out with the millions of other people who had flocked to Mazatlán for the eclipse, but a few of the party people, like Max and Karen, stayed a day or two more, which gave us a good opportunity to use the resort's pool and drink our way to a commemorative insulated cup, which is now one of my favorites. Although we had only anticipated staying in Mazatlán for a day or two after the eclipse, we decided to stick around for a whole week to really soak up the magic, especially since all of the crowds had vanished. There was so much to do and see, but all of that is next on Sailing Avocet.